Hi everyone, my name is Faizan Amjed. Today I'm going to show you how we can create a simple 3D scene in edit page of Davinci Resolve. Normally we create 3D scene in Fusion page, but the problem is you have to connect so many nodes, and once you create a simple 3D scene, even if you have a simple zoom in, as you can see, I have a simple zoom in 3D scene. If you go to the edit page, if you preview your clip, as you can see, the preview is lagging. And if you compare this scene, if you create similar scene in edit page, now check out the preview. We have a smooth preview, and you can also export this video faster than the Fusion page 3D scene. Now let's learn how we can create this type of scene. First, I'm going to drag my clip in timeline, delete the audio, select my asset and drag them in timeline as well. Now we have to align these assets. Now I'm going to use an effect called transform. Apply this effect to all the existing clip in your timeline. So why we are using the transform effect instead of the video transform? I'm going to show you that in a moment. First, I'm going to select my asset A, go to the effects. So select the asset A, go to the effects, add a keyframe in this revalue, which is the position X, position Y, and zoom. First, I'm going to align my asset. Let's rotate this. Select the asset B, add keyframe in 3 value again, rotate this asset and align this as well. So now as you can see, we have a simple 3D scene. Select the asset A and just zoom in a little bit. Now I'm going to select my footage, add a keyframe in simply zoom value. Select your asset A, which is this layer, go to the 1 second of this clip, and now I'm going to add a zoom in, which is 1.4, and let's take this to this position when the asset disappear from the screen. Select your asset B, again add a zoom in, change the position X like this, and now go few frame ahead, like 10th frame ahead, add a zoom in again and change the position like this. Now go to the previous frame and we can also change the position like this. Go to the next frame and we can align the position where it disappear from the screen. Now we can select the asset A, go to the next frame, select the footage and add a zoom in like this. Select the asset B, click here. We have this is the last frame. So I'm going to add a zoom in just a little bit, not too much. Now go to the first frame and if I play my clip, as you can see, we have the simple zoom in 3D scene. Now as you can see, the keyframe animation is not smooth. So we have to add a smoothness to this keyframe. So we can right click onto the keyframe, select ease out, select this asset, right click, select ease out to all the keyframe. Now we have to select the ease out of the starting keyframe, not all the keyframe. So these are my starting keyframe, and now check out the smoothness of this effect. Now I'm going to do one more thing. So the reason behind why I am using the transform effect instead of the simple transform is because if I scroll down, change my animation motion blur to 1, select all the asset and change their motion blur animation to 1 value, as you can see, we have this motion blur. Check out. If I zoom in, select my asset A, lower my motion blur to 0. This is before and this is after. And if I play my clip, check out the effect. We have a smooth 3D effect inside edit page. Now we can do one more thing. Go to the effects, add an adjustment layer on top of all these clips. I'm going to add this effect called zoom blur, and I'm going to lower my zoom blur just like this, and I'm going to increase my center exclusion. Now to know the center exclusion point, we can increase this to all the way to 1, and now we can change this to 0.7, and now we can lower the zoom motion blur to 0.5, and now check out the final result. Let's add a point out by pressing the O on the keyboard. Now we can also add camera shake, lower the speed, lower the motion, increase the motion blur, and check out. So this is how basically you can create a simple 3D scene inside the edit page of Davinci Resolve.